Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have two big announcements, one of which is Blade & Soul UE4 has been released and I have been playing it, and I will talk about that just in a bit. But there's also the second thing I want to talk about, and it is my Twitch. So some of you may know that I'm actually a Twitch streamer as well, and I have not been streaming for a while, but the last month I've been streaming again, and yesterday I reached affiliate. So you can now subscribe to me as well on Twitch, and I have more access to more features on Twitch. And yeah, there's that. It's a real big thing for me because I've been actually working for it for 3 years, which is quite stupid honestly, that I did never reach in 3 years, and then within a month, snap, I got it. But yeah, that happens and I'm really excited about that. So if you want, feel free to join my Twitch streams on Saturday and Thursday at 2 PM CEST. So then I will be streaming mostly Blade & Soul and Tekken, but I will also try to do some other stuff like a Pico Park, I think it's called, or Pictocard. I don't really know what it's called. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen another streamer play it. It's a good friend of mine, and it seems really fun, engaging with my viewers as well. And I like to do awards as well on stream, because last time I did it was really fun, and I think you will like it as well. So yeah, there's that. And now back to Blade & Soul. So I will put on my headphones so I can actually hear the game as well. So I sound a little bit weird for myself, but that's fine. Anyways, as you can see here, this is shown for me in Unreal Engine 4, and just look at it, it's gorgeous. So let me show you my settings first. Wait, never mind, maybe I may not. Okay, I can show you my settings. So I'm actually using everything ultra except for other players effects, because it can get a little bit overwhelming, like it always has been while doing dungeons, fighting a boss and you're with 6 people or more. But it's really good. Otherwise I use this. It's nothing special. There's also a new option here which is pretty nice, but I don't think it actually works right now. But it is the windowed full screen mode. So before we used to have just windowed or full screen, not windowed full screen, but now we have the 3 options. But when I selected this didn't change much, and I can already use full screen as windowed full screen for me, so I guess it's bugged, but it works fine. Now without further ado, let's load in. And I have to say the load screen has been improved dramatically. So usually it took me about 17 to 20 seconds to load in after this loading screen, so it would take like 17 to 20 seconds. Now it's about 5 to 7 for me, something like that, maybe sometimes a little bit longer. And as you can see, I'm already in game, and you can see my character. I have motion blur on. It's a 50-50 for me. I do kind of like it, but I also kind of do not like it because I cannot lower the motion blur itself. But when there's no motion blur, it feels kind of not smooth enough. So that's why I use motion blur, so don't hate me for that. I know I don't like motion blur that much myself, unless I can actually switch some settings in it, but unfortunately we cannot. Well, another thing that's very important in Blade & Soul Unreal Engine 4 is we got the 3 difficulties back, instead of 2 difficulties, which were easy and hard mode. Well, easy mode wasn't actually really easy mode, but it was more like a normal mode-ish mode. So now we have easy mode, normal mode and hard mode difficulties for every single dungeon we can play, except for called again, Heaven's Mandate and Cold Storage. So if you go to F8 and go to dungeons, it will take just a few seconds to load, like 5 seconds something, so 2, 3, I think it was 5 seconds. I was just a little bit late with counting. Anyways, that's not the point right now. Here you can see the party settings: easy, normal and hard. Normal is a little bit too long, so they just use N. The other 2, they use the entire word. So the dungeon list has been added a little bit. So all dungeons we can see here are Heaven Mandate, Cold Source, Sunstone Temple, Root Chamber, Cathedral Cliffs, Sunscale Passage, House of Idols, Thornwind Cavern, and Forest of Echoes. And every single dungeon is very doable, especially on easy mode. I have not tried normal mode yet, and especially not hard mode because I never really did, but I may start using hard mode a little bit more. So with easy mode you will not get something special out of it, but if you want to rush your dailies or just want to do dailies and be able to do every single dungeon and get achievements, go ahead, go do that. Normal mode will give you more rewards obviously, and hard mode I heard from a friend, I'm not really certain, but I do believe him because he has been correct with everything he told me before. So what he told me was, if you play hard mode you'll be able to get accessories. So yeah, we have to play hard mode to get accessories. To me, not a big deal, because in November we'll be getting the mythical or mystic dungeon or ancient dungeon, whatever you want to call it, and there you'll be able to get different kind of accessories which are very good. So just hang on a little bit, just do your dailies, have fun, do a Call to Arms event, and you'll be fine. Talking about the Call to Arms event, we also have Trove. Well, it's September, we're used to it. You can Trove, you can roll, you can will the shit out of this game like you usually would when you use Trove. But Call to Arms, it's really great for newcomers and returning players. It's not necessarily great for the players who already have been playing for a while, for like how long I have been playing. For me it's 5 years, something like that. I have other players even longer or more consistently than I have, because I'm not that strong myself, as I can show you right here. So I am at 2310 AP, which is pretty decent, but it's not great by any means, because there are people with 3800 AP, which is pretty fucking insane. But yeah, so for me, Call to Arms event still is nice because I can actually upgrade my Formbreaker sword to stage 9 or maybe even further, and I will be able to get some more items and accessories, the IA accessories. So that's great. So still an upgrade, but not everything will be upgraded for me. For newer players and returning players, this is a big jump because you just finished story and you can get into that already, those tiers of weapons and gear. So you'll be capable of doing everything, including Forest of Echoes, aka Dream Forest. So this dungeon, even though it's recommended for HM 25, I'd say the HM 25 recommendation would be for hard mode, not for easy or normal, but I haven't tried normal, so keep that in mind. Also, something very important to say about easy mode, the Sunstone Temple has been buffed, the HP wise it has been buffed, and Heaven's Mandate as well. Perhaps other than as well, I think Root Chamber did as well, and other than that, nothing really. But they are going to lower the HP and AP from bosses coming Wednesday. So when this video is live, in about 3 days from then, it will be lowered, so it will be even more easy to play. So it will become even more accessible for everyone, which is actually great, even though I am much stronger than newcomers and returning players in general. I think it's a great thing that I chose to do this, because you will be able to find way more people to play with, no matter how late it is, and that's already much nicer for myself. And you will be able to do all the content, at least dungeon wise. Raid wise not necessarily, but that's fine, because raids are going to get phased out according to Chan as well, and multiple players, so that's not a big deal. We will get mythical dungeons, and that we'll be able to do with everyone as well. So I think this is much better for the player base, and if you want to have a more difficult experience, more challenging experience, then you also have normal and hard mode, of course. Now let's do a daily. I cannot join him, so I don't think he wants me, Because easy mode. Wait, fuck it. How would you? No, never mind. So let's try Forest of Echoes, look for party, and see if somebody will join my party. On easy mode it is. And we already got 2 other players, just 1 more to go, or we can already start. But I'm not the leader, so let's see how strong we are. We should be fine with the 3 of us, honestly. I'm not that strong, but for how often I've played it yet, it seemed like it was pretty easy to do. And we're going to do it, as you can see. Loading screens are fine. What I've noticed while playing was there are no stutters at all. And my frame rate is decent while playing. But keep in mind, I have a pretty fucking strong PC. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X. And I underfolded it actually to keep it cool. And I have a RTX 3070 Ti. So yes, pretty BV PC in general. But it works very, very well. No stutters at all. It's very smooth. And the latency has been lowered as well. So as you can see, the left corner of my HP bar, next to my level and my unity, you can see my ping, and that is 18 milliseconds, which is nothing really, because before it used to be between 80 and 120. What we also had was a patch regarding the specializations of each class. So as a Lightning Blade Master, my rotation has been changed up a little bit, but I've become much stronger since I use Flash Step way more now, and it actually buffs me. So before I used to do like maximum 12 million DPS, and now it's about 16 to 17 without getting buffed. While getting buffed, I do get like 21 mil, and my consistent damage without moving, etc. So this is optimal situation. It used to be about 5 to 6 million DPS, but now it's about 8 to 9 million. So quite an improvement. There's also a CC bar indicator that when you CC anything, there will be well, I cannot CC anything here now. There will be a small indicator how long the CC will be staying active on the boss or enemy. I think I still have my aggro spec. Anyways, it runs so smooth. Yeah, I do. I don't even need to spec it. I'm already stronger than they are. Wait, no, one more in there. So here we go. Loading screen of maybe 5 seconds, which is great. I like it. I really love this update. But that being said, I did have some issues. So my PC did crash a few times, my entire PC, while playing this game specifically, because before that nothing would crash. So I had to lower my overclock on my CPU, which was 50 millivolts, something like that, which kind of sucks, to be fair. It's not a big deal, but it does suck. And here we go. Who has to use F? Oh, he has to interact. Okay, alright. Never mind. So yeah, that was an issue for me. I also got disconnected from the game a few times, like twice. But we have to keep in mind, this is the first week of the launch of UE4. So there is bound to be some issues. Like Brood Chamber is fully in Korean, at least the voice over this. But other than that, it's not a big deal. Here on top of the HP bar you can see resistance. That's actually the bar of the CCs. You'll see when the CC is active. Let's try. Yeah, there you see, knockdown. So it's much nicer because you now actually know how long the knockdown will still be active instead of looking on your buffs and debuffs. You see those things, cooldowns. And if you're a little bit strong, or you know the mechanics at least, you should be fine doing the solo on easy mode. And especially after the changes upcoming Wednesday. I see my weapon almost broke, so I need to repair that soon. But I will go up to the first boss. Malay? Milai? I don't know. I don't know what the name is. Doesn't really matter either. Away. So those are actually the biggest issue I have. Yeah, my PC gets pretty hot because it's actually utilizing my GPU and CPU fully. And I'm actually happy about that because I now know I can get the max performance out of it instead of what I used to get out of playing Soul. I missed completely. Great. I actually should pick up those things. So I don't know the mechanics, not at all. I haven't tried to learn it, but I'm fine. Oh god. Because you can do this just fine without and we double down it. So without learning mechanics, you can actually do this if you are a little bit strong. Just a little bit strong, not really strong. And there are pretty much no wipe mechanics using easy mode, so that's amazing for those who would just want to play. As you can see, my average DPS was not that high, but it's still much better than what I would have done before this update. I also messed up a little bit, so that's that. You get Soul Shield, the Formbreaker Soul Shield, if you haven't already got it, so that's pretty nice. It's not the newest, but it's fine, in my opinion, especially for newer players. For those who are not new, who have been playing consistently, we should be fine with what we have already. I have full IA, I think. No, AI. Fuck, IA. It is IA. But sorry, English gets confused sometimes for me. So this boss is not really difficult. An easy mode, of course. Never tried it on another difficulty. We don't do mechanics at all. As you can see, the DPS is relatively quick, and now you can see Hong. It's just pretty much Master Hong in general. Wait, why did I hit? But we need to watch out for those attacks. Can't stand up. Okay, I was inside the area of effect. Oh shit. I don't know how that happened, but that's fine, I guess. So yeah, I'm not even focusing on doing the mechanics well. But you can see it's not killing me instantly. And she's back, and we can just burst through it. I'm not even doing optimal rotation, which is great. Not 3D, but it's fine. So don't be scared to try, as you can. Only it got a little bit harder for me to see what's actually happening on my screen, because the effects are different. Shall I revive him? Yeah, I will. It's not 7? We don't need restart, we can just do this with 3 man. I've done this the first time with 3. So my DPS is pretty low right now. I cannot focus on 2 things at the same time. Explaining things, talking about the stuff I should talk about, or at least have to say about the game. But honestly, it's not a big deal. We can do this just fine. Can't I revive them? Huh. Oh, I can. It was 8. I'm going to do it. And the latency is way lower. You can feel it in combos as well, or in translations. So I like that. So have you already tried Unreal Engine 4 yourself, or haven't you? I would recommend you to try it, because it's actually pretty good. I'm going to try it on my laptop as well soon, but I haven't had the time to try it yet. I haven't even installed it on my laptop yet, because my laptop is not very strong, but to see whether it's gonna work or not, that's important, because if it works on lower end PCs or laptops, then this game may be getting saved here due to this upgrade. And I was actually surprised that this upgrade was actually much better than what I anticipated. Okay, there we go. It's been a while for me that I actually recorded gameplay, so it's quite weird for me to do it again. It feels like it has been ages. Someone died. Edge. Ah, that's fine. Oh, did not SS. So I need to master my rotation. But as you can see, we still have a lot of time before the wipe should happen. And we're almost done. Just a few hits. And we're as good as done. There you go. And took only about 5 minutes. So yeah, that's Unreal Engine 4 for you. I haven't played it that much, but I've been doing the dailies, 4 dailies each day, I mean. And the dailies has been lowered, as in how many you can do. So about 5, well actually 5 maximum, instead of 7, which is nice if you want to just rush through it. Also, the weekly also has been lowered, instead of 7 I think to 6, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's great, and it makes the game much more casual friendly. So with that being said, I hope you liked this video, and I hope you learned something from it, or actually I've been able to enjoy the gameplay and the difference in Unreal Engine 4 compared to Blade & Soul Unreal Engine 3. If you already have been playing the game before this update has been launched, and if you haven't, just feel free to download Blade & Soul. It's free and you can try it for yourself. You may like it, you may not. It's up to you to decide whether you will play it or not, but I would definitely recommend you to try it. So yeah, there's that. That's it for the video. Hope you liked this video. Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to also go to my Twitch, follow me, and if you want, subscribe. You don't have to. I appreciate every single support you can give to me. So following and just watching, chilling with me, it's fine. I like it. Also feel free to join the Discord and let's have some fun together. So see you in the next video. Peace.